Okay, so we're going to do another property search, similar to the first one, but it's a little bit different. This one is in Brooklyn. It's 604 Flatbush Avenue. So we're just going to put that in our property search right now. 604 Flatbush Avenue, and that's in Brooklyn. Alright, so we have two properties that have come up. One is 604 Flatbush Avenue, one is 604A Flatbush Avenue. So we're going to go with the 604 Flatbush Avenue. Well, we see an older picture of the property. We see that the property was actually purchased in 2006 for 655,000 by Maria Eleni. And this is the property address, so we're not going to take that into consideration. We're going to scroll down a little bit more just to verify the actual ownership of the property. And we notice that we have a Maria Eleni here. You notice we have a different address here, the 848 Linden Boulevard as well. So the first thing we're going to do is write down the owner's name. And again, I'm assuming that Maria is her first name and not her last name, or the owner's last name. Alright, and then we're going to just go back here for a second. And before we write down the address, I just want to take a look at the address. So we're going to scroll up again, and we're going to get that block and lot information, which is so vital. Okay, so the block and lot, block is 5026, lot is 152. So we're going to go here, remember, choose borough, block and lot. It's in Brooklyn this time. It's going to 5026. Alright, 5026 152. Alright, and if we notice, we do have a deed here in 2007, of May of 2006. So it's Maria Eleni. Okay, and then we have a mortgage for that same date. So the first thing we're going to do is go to the mortgage to see if we can get an address. And again, we're going to go 2 pages from the back. Alright, do have a signature here. But since we have the owner's name, we don't really need to find the owner's name, so we don't really need to go 2 pages from the back. I want to more so go to the front and see and try to verify the address. So if you look here, it says 848. It says 848 Linder Boulevard in Brooklyn, New York. Now, I know Brooklyn, so I know there's not a Linder Boulevard. So what we're going to do, just to verify that, we're going to check the first page of the actual mortgage. So we'll just go to the next page here. As soon as this, we go to page 2 here, and then we're going to zoom in here. Usually the first paragraph for the mortgage, it gives the name. If you look here at the borrower, Maria Eleni, it says 848 Linden Boulevard in Brooklyn, New York. So that's the address that we're going to write down here. So we got 848 Linden Boulevard. Alright, and that's in Brooklyn, New York. Alright, so we have 848 Linden Boulevard in Brooklyn, New York. Alright. So now we we have a name, we have an address. So I mean, the next step, I mean, it's pretty simple here. We just try to see if we can go to Google and find the owner's name. So I'm sorry, we go to sorry, white pages to see if we can find the owner's name. So we're gonna go to find people. We have Maria Eleni. It's Brooklyn, New York. See what we come up with. Okay, so we do have a Maria Eleni, a couple of, actually one Maria Eleni in Brooklyn, New York. So we click here, and we have an 848 Linden Boulevard, and then we have, voila, a phone number. So we write down this phone number. 718. Let's go back here. So 718-342-4320. And voila, we have the information that we need. Now this is the first step, is what we would try. We typically would need to go further than this, but if this didn't work, we would come back and obviously try to find more information on this particular property. All right, so there goes